Hello! I tried this a couple weeks ago and I hope I didn't confuse you. Maybe you didn't even see it, but we're going to do I Love Rock and Roll. Just a real quick bit of it with the stuff that we've already learned. We started out with kind of our rock chords, the power E and the power A, where it's just these two strings and then these two strings for that E and then that A. That sounds pretty cool when you E, A. And what I want you to try and practice and work on is the skipping a fret and using these two fingers. Boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Like we've been talking about off and on here. And that will get into scales. And then there's a skill that we're going to get into real soon that does a lot of that. You're going to find in a lot of stuff these two fingers. If you get really good with these two fingers, the rest kind of come. The pinky comes later and all that stuff. And then we get into the bunched up chords that we've been talking about. But when you get good with these two fingers, there's really a lot that we can do. And then we kind of jumped ahead into some of the power chords. But this we're going to do today. We're going to try this B power chord. And it may look scary, but you're already doing half of it. That E, so you're just moving a finger down to the fourth fret. So 1, 2, 3, fourth fret. You're just moving it. So you're just playing that same thing that you've been doing, that power E, and you're just gonna add 1, 2, 3 strings down on the fourth fret. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? That's your power B. And we can do some fun stuff with that later in country, rock, blues. But today we're going to talk about rock. I love rock and roll. We're going to A. We did, or E, and we did the A. And then now we're going to do that B power chord. And then once in a while we're going to throw in that, just a cool note, the third fret. Right there, that on the low E, that fat string, just hit that. That sounds like crap, sorry. So E, 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 and then play one more E, and then hit that string. You're just gonna pick that one string, just boom. A, which you've been doing, that power A. And this is where we get a little tricky. You're just gonna move down like we just did. You can keep your finger there and just like we're practicing a little bit that. Put your pinky down there and just move this. All you gotta do is just move that finger up. You're doing that A. Second fret, fourth fret. A. A, B, B. Your middle finger's already there. Hit that third fret. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? I gotta think how it goes, sorry. I love rock and roll.